Hello and welcome to the Entrepreneur's Toolbox. Today we focus on part 3 from Chris, Ray, and Matthew. So far we've focused on leadership and the customers, and today we're going to do a little bit more about communicating with customers and clients. It is extremely important to maintain communication with existing and potential customers. The customers need to be aware of what is going on with the business, and interest needs to be generated. Creating positive interest in relationships is key for a business to be successful. This positivity will enhance the brand's outcome. Positive factors are necessary to maintain communication, awareness, potential CRM, positive interest, positive image, and positive cash flow. You will constantly be making improvements and changes while running a business. Why not share the improvements with the world? There will always be something going on when running a business. It's very important to update and share improvements, create a buzz, and create intrigue. Sharing news on products or service developments, decor changes, increases in this, decreases in that. By generated buzz or just getting your name out there in a positive light, you can potentially intrigue a new or already existing customer. Using social media is a great tool. Social media is one of the easiest and cheapest ways to reach customers. According to the Pew Research Center, 2/3 of adult Americans use social media networks. It is important to carefully analyze social media trends and what platforms your target audience is using. Please take a moment and look at the table to the right. As of September 2014, 71% of online adults use Facebook, 23% of online adults use Twitter, 26% use Instagram, 28% use Pinterest, and 28% use LinkedIn. The key differences are age, gender, socioeconomic status, and community. Within age, seniors make strides. Young adults aged 18 to 29 are the most likely to use social media. The fully 90% do. Still, usage among those 65 and older has more than tripled since 2010, when 11% used social media. Today, 35% of all those 65 and older reported using social media, compared with just 2% in 2005. Within gender, women and men use social media at similar rates. Women were more likely than men to use social media networking sites for a number of years, although since 2014, these differences have become modest. Today, 68% of all women use social media compared with 62% of all men. Within socioeconomic differences, those with higher education levels and household income lead the way. Over the past decade, it has consistently been the case that those in higher income households were more likely to use social media. Within community differences, more than half of rural residents use social media. Those who live in rural areas are less likely than those in suburban and urban communities to use social media, a pattern consistent over the past decade. Today, 58% of rural residents, 68% of suburban residents, and 64% of urban residents use social media. In today's day and age, the world heavily relies on technology. Whether it is for personal or business use, there is no reason not to utilize this trend and get your name out there aggressively. Communicate through the social media platforms. Make sure to strategically plan on how to best reach your target audience. Do it frequently, create interest with valuable information, and create a following. Thanks, that's all for today.